Evening all, Jeremy here from Piercy Fishing. Just thought I would do a quick hook review video on some of the hooks that I keep in my tackle box and have tried and tested. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the mustard penetrator. Love these hooks. I've used mustard for many years, and what I love about them is they're sharp and they don't rust. Yes! There is nothing worse than opening up your tackle box to rig up your rod and your hooks are rusty. Now, that's what I love about mustard. They don't rust. I've been using them for over 10 years and I've never ever had any go rusty on me. Perfect. Love it. So I keep them in a variety of different sizes from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So with your mustard hooks, 10 is your smallest, and as you go from 20, 30 and up, the hook size gets bigger. Love that because it makes more sense to me that the higher the number, the bigger hook. But I've used these for freshwater and saltwater fishing, and they have worked very well. I've caught a majority of brim, flathead. I've caught a couple bass on them. I've caught a couple of whiting on the smaller ones, and I've caught a fair few cod off the bigger sizes, so your 40, 50 and 60. Now, I've been using these for many years, and I can safely say I have tried and tested them, and they have not given me 1 ounce of trouble. So if you're looking for a good all-round hook to get out there and start fishing, look at the mustard penetrator. They are a grouse hook. Next one I'm going to talk about is the Blackmagic KL circle hook. Now, I've never used this brand before. I only use it for one style of fishing, and that's when I go up Lake Brumba camping with me dad and the young fella. This brand of hook and style of hook was actually recommended to me by my dad when I was getting ready to go away on the first trip. I asked him, what hooks work best up there, because my dad had been fishing up at Lake Brumba for quite some time. He knew the area. He had an understanding of what gear to use. I'd never fished there. I've never really done a great deal of freshwater fishing. I did in Canberra, but pretty much all we caught down there was carp. Like, those things will bite anything. So my dad recommended these to me, and I was a little bit skeptical because I'd never heard of the brand before. But went into BCF. I bought sizes from 10, 30, 40 and 50, because for some reason I couldn't find the 20. You might be able to buy the 20, but I couldn't find them. Like, it's a bit weird. Goes straight from 10 to 30. Like, where's 20? But I use anywhere from 30 up to 50. Depends what the bass are like. Bass are quite a strange fish. I'd never fished them before. One day they'll be there and you can go back to the next day and you won't get a bite. I was a little bit shocked because I'd never fished them before, but I can tell you now, once you get that first bass on that hook, you'll never forget it. They run hard and they hit even harder. But the reason my dad recommended these to me is because as soon as they hit that bait, straight in the corner of the mouth, and they're hooked. It's not coming out. I've never lost a fish off the hook. I have lost 1 or 2, but that was from the fish taking me into a snag and I couldn't get it out of the snag. But I have tried these in salt water as well. That's why I have the 10, because the 10 is like the supposable perfect whiting hook. The only thing I found with using them in salt water is they rust really fast. Like, you could be standing there watching the hook in the water and you can see it rusting as it's sitting in the water. So that's why I said I mainly only use these in fresh water. Pretty much that's all that I use them for now. When I go up Lake Barumba with my dad, chuck a Blackmagic KL hook on, and pretty much every bite that you get, the fish are hooking up. Like, they are that good. Bass are a very aggressive fish. They hit hard and they run hard. Next one I'm going to talk about is the Gamagatsu octopus circle hooks. Now, I've never used this brand before. This is a new purchase. I only picked them up last week. I'm going away on holidays next month, and it's going to be unlimited, untapped fishing. Yes! Can't wait. But this year, the main thing was I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone and try different brands of tackle. So, I've heard really, really good things about the Gamagatsu hooks. They are well known and a really, really, really good hook. Now, there's another YouTuber I follow and watch his videos called Catfish and Carp, and he uses these when fishing for catfish, and he has a lot of success on them. I have only used one style of circle hooks, and that's the Blackmagic ones, but as I said, they do rust really fast and really bad in salt water. So I want to try and find a different brand of circle hook that I can use in both fresh and salt water. I will only get a chance to use these in salt water this time round. I don't think I'll be getting back up to Lake Barumba this year. It's starting to come into summer, starting to heat up, and the young fella doesn't do too well in the heat. So to use these in freshwater on bass, we'll probably have to wait till next year. But I'll be testing these out up at Bribey Island next month. As I said, unlimited, untapped fishing. So I've got a couple of different rods I'm going to chuck these on and test them out. I'll do another review on them when I get back and let you know what I think. Like, I could have bought circle hooks in mustard, but as I said, I wanted to try and step outside my comfort zone this year and try different brands that I haven't worked before, so I can test them out, do the reviews, and let you know what I think of different brands, instead of just sticking to, two different brands. So at the moment, all I use is mustard and Blackmagic. So I'll be giving these a red hot crack up at Bribey when I'm on holidays. See how they go. I'll be taking plenty of photos, doing a couple of videos, and when I get back, I'll do another review and I'll let you all know what I think about the Gamagatsu circle hooks. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Remember, like the video, subscribe, click the little ding bell at the top so you get a notification every time I put a new video up, and have a good night. See ya.